Hello friends. So hope you remember everything. In the last video we have discussed about the basic things of tenses. In that we have discussed categories of verb, right? That is to be, to have, to do and modal auxiliary, right? Apart from this, we also have discussed about forms of to be and forms of to have. Then we also have discussed about personal pronouns. In that we have discussed first person, second person, third person, right? In that we have discussed about the personal pronouns, and we also have discussed that what forms of to be and to have are there for which kind of pronoun. As personal pronouns I have shared with you, it means already I told you that personal pronoun means pronoun which are indicating persons, right? So today I am going to introduce you actual tenses. Before that, let me tell you about some important things or some kind of keywords or key things which are basically that much useful in tenses. See, as you know very well that what is the sentence structure in English language. It is subject plus verb plus object, right? So here I am giving you the commonest example. I write a letter, right? Here I is subject, write is verb and a letter is an object, right? So if you are going to change a particular sentence of a particular tense into another tense, at that time you no need to make change in subject, no need to make change in object, you just need to make change in the verb. It means verbs are the important factor in the tenses. For that, I will tell you some important things of these verbs only. See, now as I have told you that now I am going to discuss about the actual tenses. For that, we need to know about the formulas of tenses. So in these formulas, we are going to use some short forms. So what kind of short forms are there? These short forms will be easy for you to remember about the tenses and the formulas of tenses. See, as I told you, verb. So verb means here V indicates verb. So V is here and this V means what kind of short forms we are going to use here? V1. V1 means main verb. Then V2 means past tense verb. V3 means past participle verb. V4 means S form to main verb. Then V5 means ing form to main verb. Okay, so these 5 things we are going to use in the formulas of tenses. See, here you can see V1, then V2, then V3, then V4, then V5. V1 means main verb, V2 means past tense verb, V3 means past participle, rather V4 means S form to main verb, and V5 means ing form to main verb. See, as I told you that there are in the previous video we have discussed about the main types. So main types of tense. How many were there? I told you. Yes, it is 3, right? 3 types are there. 1, 2 and 3. This is first one is past tense, second one is present tense and third one is future tense. These 3 main types are having 4 subtypes and these subtypes are common to all these tenses. It is first one is simple, second one is continuous, third one is perfect, and fourth one is perfect continuous. Okay, these are the four subtypes of these three main tenses. See, if we'll multiply these 1 2 3 into this 1 2 3 4 is equal to 12. So here we are going to discuss about the 12 tenses. So 12 actual tenses we are going to discuss. Now I'll introduce you what 12 tenses are there. See, just try to get note these all things. See, so the first type of tense I told you, the first main type of tense is past tense, and if we'll add these four subtypes here, so it becomes simple past, then see here you can see, then past continuous, then past perfect, and then past perfect continuous. Okay, these are the four subtypes of past tense. Then another one main type is present, present. Here simple present, then present continuous, then third one is present perfect, and fourth one is present perfect continuous. Okay, and the third one is future tense. Here again simple future, then future continuous, then future perfect, and then future perfect continuous. Okay, so these are the, see, 1 2 3, and this 4 and this 4 and this 4 is equal to 12 tenses we are going to discuss. Now I'll share formulas of these 12 tenses with you. Okay, so as I told you that forms of to be, okay, and then forms of to have are important in tenses. So let me tell you one important thing, that forms of to be we are going to use in the form of, means in the type of continuous tense. Okay, and forms of to have we are going to discuss, means we can we need these forms of to have in the type of perfect tense. Okay, now how we will use these forms of to be and to have. See, now I have already shared with you that what are the forms of to be, what are the forms of to have, what are the main tenses, and what are the subtypes of tenses, right? And even we have discussed about personal pronouns too. See, first person, second person, and third person, that also we have discussed. Now here you need to keep a thing in your mind, that now we are going to merge these all things, that personal pronouns, then subtypes, main types, and what formulas we are going to use. See, already I have shared that what kind of form of to be and to have you need to use after which kind of pronoun, right? That is already there with you. That chart already I have shared. Now we'll move to the actual type of tenses, actual formulas I'm going to introduce. For that also we have gone through the short forms. These are the short forms I have told you, I have shared with you, that is V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5, right? Now we are going to use this V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5 in the formulas of tenses. Now I'll introduce you the formulas of tenses. Now just keep these things in your mind. See, here we have gone through three main types, that is past, present and future, right? Then our subtypes are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Okay, these are our four subtypes. Now we'll merge. How we'll merge these tenses? See, simple past, simple present, simple future. These will be our actual formulas I'm going to introduce with you. Now see, let me just make the alignment change so that you can get these forms easier. Wait for a while. Till that time, just go through the forms of to be and to have. See, here you can have our main types are past, present and future, and our subtypes are here you can see simple, then continuous, then perfect and then perfect continuous. Okay, now see how we'll use those keywords of verbs here. Here in simple past tense, you need to use form of verb. Subject, there won't be any change. Object, there won't be any change. So what change you will make in the past? It is V2. Okay, it is V2. In present tense it will be V1 or Vs. Okay, V1 means V1 or V4. You can also use V4, or you can remember as Vs also. V1, that is main verb, and V4, that is S form to main verb. Then in future, simple future tense, you need to use shall or will plus V1. Okay, in continuous tense I told you that forms of to be we need to use in the continuous form. Here we can use in the past tense. To be, forms of to be in past tense is was and were. Here you need to use was and were plus V5, that is ing form to main verb. Okay, in present tense it is am, is, are plus V5, that is am or is or are plus ing form to main verb. In future continuous it will be shall be or will be plus V5. Okay, this is the formula for future continuous tense. In the perfect type of tense, here I told you already that forms of to have are important in the type of perfect. So here in past perfect you need to use had plus V3. In present perfect tense we need to use has or have plus V3. Okay. In future perfect tense, here you need to use shall have or will have plus V3. Okay. Now these 9 tenses we have completed. Now 3 more are there. Here perfect continuous. Now see, here you must have a doubt that perfect and continuous. Continuous, I told you that continuous means continuity, and perfect means that action has been completed. So how this contrast will be there? So how can we manage these forms of to be and to have? So there is also a solution for this contrast that I am going to introduce you here. See, to indicate that action has been completed, for that we need to use forms of to have, and for the continuity we can use ing form, that is V5 form of verb. See how can we use in the formula. In perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, see past perfect continuous we need to use had been plus V5. Okay. In present perfect continuous, has or have plus been plus V5. In future perfect continuous, shall have or will have plus V5. Okay, so these are the formulas of tenses. See, I am repeating it here. Simple past V2, simple present V1 or V4, simple future shall or will plus V1, past continuous was or were plus V5, present continuous am is are plus V5, future continuous shall be or will be plus V5. Okay, past perfect it is had plus V3, present perfect it is has or have plus V3, future perfect it is shall have or will have plus V3, past perfect continuous it is had been plus V5, present perfect continuous it is has or have been plus V5, future perfect continuous it is shall have or will have plus V5, right? And this you know very well, that where we need to use was, where we need to use were, where we need to use am or is or are or shall or will, that already we have gone through in the forms of to be and to have. So this is the actual formulas of tenses. This is the actual change what we are going to do, right? So these all things are already there with you. In these 2 videos I have explained the things. In these 2 videos I have explained the things that what you need to use, what we need to use in the while we are changing one tense into another one, right? So these are the things. In the next video I will share with you that how to convert a kind of sentence of a particular tense into another kind of tense, that I am going to introduce in the next video. Okay, till that time stay safe, stay home, enjoy my video. Good day.